What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and today I'm going to be showing you my 5 best hip mobility exercises. Alright, so I'm going to take you through 5 of my favorite hip mobility exercises. You can do these on a daily basis or just when you get a little bit of lower back pain. Typically this will help out a lot, and just with mobility in general. First up, we have the kneeling lunge. The first thing you want to do is make sure your front knee and back knee are about shoulder width apart. After that, as you can see, I'm really focusing on touching my butt right here. That's because I'm rolling my hips forward. I'm actually trying to over-exaggerate a posterior tilt in my pelvis. I'm acting as if I'm thrusting my hips forward, and then I'm squeezing my back glute, my back left glute. And then from there, I'm going to start rocking forward, getting deeper and deeper into a deeper lunge. That way I can create some circulation, and then from there, I'm going to go into the just a hold in a deeper stretch. And that is where you're going to sit there for 10-20 seconds, and then you can try this variation where you pull your leg up behind you, and this will give your quad a nice stretch. This is a little more advanced. You don't have to get into this right away, but for those of you who are able to do this, this is a great way to open up your hips and stretch your quads at the same time. Now, after this, we have internal and external rotations. This is just going to help, again, loosen up your hips by creating some circulation and some blood flow in there by internally and externally rotating your hips. You just want to sit back on your hands. You want your heels to always stay on the ground, and then you just want to roll your legs back and forth. You want your knees to be at about a 90-degree bend. And then to take this version a little more advanced, what you can do is add a pop-up at the end. So you're going to rotate your knees down to one side, and then you're going to thrust at the hips, really focusing on getting a good squeeze through your glutes, and this is going to help with hip mobility even further. But again, you don't have to start here. You can just start with the internal and external rotations. And next up, we're going to have the frog. This is one of my personal favorites. You're just going to get down on all fours, spread your knees out as far as comfortable, and then you're going to have your feet flat on the ground behind you, toes pointed outwards, and you're going to get your chest out, and you're going to rock back and forth a couple of times, and then you're going to sit back into the stretch to really give your hips a nice deep flex. It's going to work your hip flexors a lot, and that's, like I said, one of my personal favorites. Then next, you're going to have your prayer squat. This is also pretty similar to a frog, but standing up. This is really good for those of you who have a good squat already. You're just going to basically get down in a squat stance and push your knees outwards with your elbows. If it's not comfortable, then just do what I'm doing right here by going back and forth, pushing them out, letting them come back in. And then to take this a little farther, to make this a little more advanced, you're going to do internal rotations with your hips, and you're going to take one knee down to the ground and then back up, and the other knee down to the ground and back up. Again, that's advanced. Don't start here, but work your way into it as you get better. And then last, we're going to be doing a pigeon, working into full pigeon. You're going to have your knee out in front of you at about a 90-degree angle. You're going to try to put your chest out, and you're going to put your knee back behind you. The emphasis here is to roll your hips basically shift your weight from your back leg up to your front leg by thrusting through your hips and really trying to work your way into where your back leg is completely straight. And once you open up your hips, once you create better mobility, you're going to slowly be able to straighten that leg behind you and eventually just have better mobility with your hips. So try these out, guys, and let me know how you like them. And also, if you're not yet, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. I am releasing 3 videos every week and only made this video because you guys are asking. So make sure you're clicking that subscribe button and commenting any questions or concerns you have below. Thanks, guys.